We're taking it to the extreme in this episode of Airsoftology Reviews. Yep, that's right, to the extreme, and that's extreme without an E. We're looking at the Xtreme 45 from G&G, and that's right, who knew that G&G made pistols? At least I didn't until I got my hands on one of these to do this review. So the Xtreme 45, I'm going to run you through all the kind of the build externally, then we're going to kind of get into what makes this thing tick, is a full metal pistol. A lot of heft to it because every bit on this thing is metal with one exception. The grips. That's pretty much it. It is kind of a hybrid tactical kind of flashy gun. So I guess that's where the Xtreme comes from. A lot of chrome bits, as you can tell, all over this. The barrel, all the pretty much moving parts, the hammer, the safety, all those things, slide lock trigger, are all chrome. But then you have that two-tone look, that tan lower, that coyote color with the black upper. Also being a tactical pistol, you do get a rail space, couple little notches on here, good enough to click just about any flashlight on the market on, right on there to get you going. And unfortunately, it's not really an incredibly lefty-friendly gun. Like a standard 1911, you're going to find the safety switch on the left side only and the slide lock there as well. But unlike most 1911s, you don't have that dovetail safety back here. It's just kind of molded into the metal grip, so you don't have to worry about making sure you positively get a grip on it to get those shots off. As long as the safety here on the left-hand side is out of the way, you're good to go. Rounding out the externals, you do get a lanyard attachment down here at the bottom, which is nice. You can clip it on so you don't lose your pistol. Really big dovetail in the back and an adjustable rear sight. It's kind of the notch type back here, so you can adjust it up and down, left and right. The front dot is white though, so you do have that white contrast against the black notch. Real easy to get a target and actually get those shots downrange. So moving internally, this is a partial blowback pistol. So what that means, it is actually CO2 powered and it doesn't blow back all the way, meaning you can't see down in where the magazine goes. When it actually opens up and you lock the slide back, you actually just see more of that metal, which is actually good because that's where your adjustable hop-up is. Right here on the top, you do have an Allen key and a screwdriver to allow you to make this adjustment here and get the actual 12 gram in and out of the bottom of the magazine, which is removable right here. A thumb screw to get you started, but I did find I needed that extra flathead in there to get it going. But it's really cool they give you that tool. It's a dual purpose tool to work for both the hop-up and for the magazine. The magazine itself holds 15 rounds, really easy to load. You just pull the follower down and it locks in a really unique way at the bottom. It actually has a little friction lock where it pokes through, so you can actually lock it out of the way, load in your 15 rounds, and then press the bottom, it'll snap up and get into place. I kind of like the way they did this versus the little button where you can accidentally overdo it. Pretty cool touch. Then when you've got the mag ready, all gassed up and BB's in there, you are good to go. Go ahead, do it, cock that sucker back once. It will not actually fire if you don't actually get that hammer in the rear position. And then you've got 15 rounds of fun to shoot those BBs downrange. And we're gonna talk about, again, why they call it Xtreme here in the CHRONO section in a second. That's right, I've been teasing that Xtreme this whole time, and it's CHRONO time, and there's a reason. This thing is a little hand cannon. The first couple shots out of it are gonna be a hair over 400. So, if you guys are going to use this as a sidearm at your local field and the field limits are 400 feet per second, you might want to get it, crack a couple shots off, and then you'll be good to use it the rest of the day. After the first 2 or 3 shots on that 12 gram cartridge, everything beyond that was a hair under 300 and kept kind of ticking down like you normally find on any pistol. You're going to lose a little FPS after each shot. Maybe sometimes it's 1, 2, and then when you run out of gas, in this case being CO2, it'll start to drop off sharply when you run out. I did find you would get at least a few mags worth of shots out of this too, so you only have to change that 12 gram every couple magazines, and because of the design, magazines are relatively inexpensive to get you spares to keep you up and going, and to kind of counteract the limited 15 round capacity. So guys, you're looking for a fun pistol, and by the way, budget friendly, this sucker is well under that $100 mark, which is a nice price point for a blowback CO2 pistol. Definitely take a look at the Xtreme 45 series from G&G. It comes in this new version, which will be available in October of 2016, and also already on the market, a black and a stainless steel version, stainless steel being a little higher on that price point. And if you guys want to learn more about this pistol or the whole family of the G&G Xtreme 45s, I have a link in the description below so you can check it out. As always, thanks for tuning in. If you're not currently a subscriber, click on the logo in the bottom right or in the description and you'll always be in the know. Plus, if you like what you saw in this video and want to learn more, I've got a link down there as well. And if you haven't had your airsoft fix just yet, click in the videos on the right or use the info button at the top of the screen for more. And as the saying goes, everyone has an opinion, and I do want to hear yours. So give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on this video, comment, and share.